Guys, are you ready for one of my most real, uncut, and raw videos that I have here on my channel? Well, I hope you said yes, because this is the video. Now, I'm not gonna do any cool edits, I'm not gonna do anything except talk to you, because I think this video can really impact your life and make a huge difference on how you look at everything and how you move forward in your side hustle journey. Because so many of us want to start side hustles, want to eventually leave our full-time job, but to be real, we just can't. We have to work, we have to continue to pay our bills, and we have to grow our side hustles while still working. So this video is gonna be all about that, all about some of the things that I think are important and some of the things that I think you need to keep in mind when you are building these side hustles and trying to work. It is gonna be hard. You're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have stressful times, you're gonna have times when you wanna quit, and that's just the truth. I have those days too. But with these 5 things and keeping these 5 things in mind, along with some bonus ones that I have at the end, I think it's gonna maximize your potential, maximize your motivation, and keep you going for as long as possible. And if you ever just lose motivation, then come back to this video, check it out, and I think it'll light that fire again and jumpstart you to continue on this journey. So let's just get right into it, and I'll elaborate on everything that I'm gonna talk about. I'm just gonna speak from my mind. I don't have a script, I'm not writing anything down. So I think that part of this, me being raw and me just speaking to you, will really connect with you and hopefully get you motivated. So let's jump into number 1. Number 1 on my list to keep you motivated and to keep you working on your side hustles while working a full-time, part-time, or whatever other job you have is create short-term goals. Short-term goals are huge. You really want to try not to envision your end goal or where you think you want to be, because sometimes that can be discouraging. When you're looking too far in and too far into the future, it really might turn you off and you might think that you have a long way to go, so you don't even want to start. Instead, what you need to do is create really small short-term goals. Goals that you can achieve in the next week or the next month, because when you hit that goal, it's gonna spark something. It's gonna light that fire, and it's gonna make you wanting to continue to hit the next goal and the next goal and the next goal. So setting these small goals really triggers something in your brain to keep going. So I always set really small attainable goals for me for the week. Maybe it's just post 2 videos, or for the Amazon influencer program, maybe it's, review 15 products in a week. Because if you hit that goal, and you have to do everything you can to hit that goal, then once you hit it, you're gonna be motivated to do the same thing or break the next goal the following week, and all of these little things will add up. If you do 15 video reviews for the Amazon influencer program in a week, you will soon have 100, you will soon have 200, you will start making these big strides towards the overall picture. But if you just sit here and you say, I need to have 1,000 videos for Amazon, and you're at 0, then that sounds like a really far-fetched goal, and it might be intimidating, and it might make you not even start. So set those small goals to build momentum, and that's really going to help you out. Now, I did mention in the beginning, try not to envision the end goal. Now, that's really huge, because for me, if I sat here today and thought about my end goal, it's gonna be something totally different than what may happen to me. So there's no need to waste time or, try to picture myself and what I want to do, because I don't know how my journey is gonna shapeshift. I don't know how my journey is gonna unfold. And if I don't get to the goal that I set today for the future, then that might discourage me as well. So just don't even set any really, really long-term goals. It's okay to have them in the back of your mind or have an idea of where you want to go. But if you pinpoint something very specific, like in 5 years, I want to be a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. I don't know if that is even in my cards, right? So if I go a different route and I'm still successful, it doesn't mean that I was a failure because I didn't hit that end goal of 1 million subscribers on YouTube, right? I could be, a motivational speaker, and that's still successful. That's still a good outcome for me. So it doesn't matter what the end goal is, just stay focused, create these short-term goals, and keep moving forward. Number 2 is choosing the right side hustles. Now, let me elaborate on this a little bit. If you're choosing side hustles that don't align with your skills, your interests, and your available time, then there's really no use in pursuing that side hustle. You may want to give it a try and then quickly realize that it doesn't fit, it's not something you're interested in, and then go ahead and cancel it and move on. Not everybody is going to have the same side hustle interest. Not everybody's going to want to do the Amazon influencer program. Not everybody's going to want to do YouTube, and that's okay. You have to find what works for you. Otherwise, if you fake it and you do what other people are doing, it's not going to work. It's not going to be something you stay consistent with and you do long term. Another thing about this topic is if you're going to have a full-time job, if you're going to have a part-time job, and you're going to do all these other side hustles as well, you have to make sure they fit into the same system, they fit into your schedule, and it works. So for instance, I have a 9-to-5 job, right? And then I have a part-time job that I can do in the evenings. Now, the side hustles that I have chosen, Amazon influencer program and YouTube, and I'll get into some others in the future, I can fit in my schedule around those two jobs. Now, if you're picking jobs that don't align or don't allow you to do your side hustles, then you're gonna be in trouble. Then you're gonna be stuck between picking, do I do my part-time job or do I fulfill these side hustles? And it's gonna cause friction and tension, and you're not gonna know what to do. So you wanna make sure you don't overbook yourself, but pick enough things that allow you to do everything. You don't wanna have any regrets. You don't wanna regret starting that side hustle because you chose your part-time job over the side hustle, right? So just pick up what you can do. Don't pick up too much, because if you do that, you're gonna have to cancel some things. So just pick up enough and make sure everything is balanced. Don't have a day job if you're gonna do a side hustle that requires you to be active during the day. You have to make everything work and maintain it, or be a manageable schedule so that you can keep this going long term. This is gonna be something you wanna do for months and years. So all in all, just make sure you're choosing the right side hustles, and side hustles that actually fulfill you. If it's not gonna be something that you keep up with or something that you're gonna wanna fit into your busy schedule. Number 3 on this list is managing your time. Managing your time is a really common thing that you may see as a no-brainer. My suggestion for managing your time would be to identify your schedule and find pockets of time that you can set aside or set strictly for you to work on your side hustle. This allows you to maximize your time, maximize that free time that you have, work on your side hustle, and then any other free time you have after that can be used to hang out with friends, go out with family, go out to eat, go to the mall, go shopping, go do a workout. And what this is gonna do is allow you to keep your side hustle and your busy schedule going for a long time. If you dedicate every spare second, every spare minute you have to working, you're gonna burn yourself out, you're gonna get tired, and you're gonna eventually wanna quit because it's not sustainable. So try to manage your time wisely and just make a schedule or a routine, or just try to follow something that you can kind of get in the swing of and get in the hang of, and it's something that you can maintain on the long run. Whenever you're doing something that you truly enjoy, you're always gonna make time for it. But just try to make sure you make time for other things as well, not all business. That way you can keep this going for a long time. One other thing about managing my time is I make sure that anytime I'm clocked in to work on my part-time job, I'm at my full-time job, or I'm working on my side hustle, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm not watching a TV show while I'm doing that. I'm not on my phone or surfing, Instagram while I'm doing that. I'm dedicating my time fully to what I'm working on. That way I can get it done, complete what I need to do, and move on to the next thing. If you are doing too many things, if you have distractions, or if you're trying to multitask, then you're not fully concentrated or fully working on that one thing. So I really highly recommend you to just push away everything else and just get everything done when you say you're gonna get it done. If you're sitting down to film a YouTube video, film that YouTube video. The longer things take for you, the more you're just wasting time and not managing your time wisely. So that's one of my best suggestions on managing your time. Number 4 on my list is cut yourself some slack. Let's be honest, not everything is always gonna go 100% how you planned it. Or not every video or every side hustle that you go down is gonna be a good one. When things don't go how you planned it, don't use that as a factor to give up, quit, or stop. Just use it as a way to pivot and look for something else. Make a new video, start a new side hustle, create a new social media, pick a different niche. When things don't go as planned, it doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean you failed. It doesn't mean to quit. It's just an indicator. So use it to your advantage. Make something positive out of that mistake. Now, when I say cut yourself some slack, I also mean to just be easy on yourself. Maybe you had a little bit too much fun and you stayed out a little later than you thought you were. And maybe now you're gonna miss filming that video or miss posting on a day that you said you were. It's okay. Not everybody's gonna hold you to everything, and not everybody's gonna be as upset as you are to yourself. We're always our biggest critics. We're always gonna be the most mad at ourselves. But you have to cut yourself some slack and don't give yourself such a hard time about it. Just move on. I've posted videos late before. I said I was gonna go live and I didn't go live, and it's okay. Maybe you said you were so set on filming a video this particular day or editing the video and something happened. Well, all you really have to do is wake up a little bit earlier the next morning or stay up a little later that night to get it done. But when you really, really, really enjoy something, and I mean this, you will find any time you can to get it done. And so that's why making sure you pick the right side hustles, making sure you manage your time, and making sure you cut yourself some slack is super important. All of these things you will see go hand in hand. So make sure you cut yourself some slack and you're easy on yourself, because you're going for the long run, right? If you take anything out of this, we're going for the long run. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up over something so small. When you look at the bigger picture and you do this for years and years and years, if you miss 1 week, if you do something, or if you have a slow month, it's gonna be okay. Number 5, and the last thing on my list, is to be realistic. Understand that building a side hustle takes consistent effort and a lot of patience and hard work. Do not, I repeat, do not expect immediate success no matter what side hustle you start, or no matter how many jobs and side hustles you're building simultaneously. Also, there's so many things that you need to be realistic about, and one of the biggest things is to be realistic about your quality. Be realistic about the stuff and the products that you're putting out. If you are a beginner, if you are just starting something, it's not gonna be as perfect as some of the top people in that niche or some of the top videos that people are producing. Whenever you're a new YouTuber, you can't expect your first video to look like Casey Neistat. Be realistic in everything that you do, in everything that you start, and understand that things take time, and it takes you time to get as good as some people who have been doing it for a long time. Also, be realistic with the equipment that you have or the products that you have. The first product that you prototype is not gonna be the best thing in the world. The first video that you shoot is not gonna be the best thing using the best equipment, the best microphone, the best camera, and you don't have to go out and buy any of that stuff. Over time, you will build yourself up. Over time, everything will get better, and then you can start growing. But the main thing here is to just start with whatever equipment you have, with whatever idea you have, and be realistic. Understand that you're new, understand that you're a beginner, and that it's gonna take time before your product sells out, before your product ends up on shelves, before your video is in, the trending on YouTube. There's so many things that you just need to be realistic about and understand when you're starting, so that you don't get yourself down in the dumps, so that you don't quit. You have to know that you're being a beginner YouTube, you're not gonna blow up. And when you understand these things, and when you really be realistic about your goals and the things that you want to accomplish, then you're gonna keep going, and you're gonna be able to do this day in and day out for the long run. So I hope those tips kind of helped you. I hope you can kind of understand how I'm able to do it, how I take these things to really build momentum for me. And I promise you, I do all of these things. I may not be the best. I have bad days. There's a lot of things that have happened to me over my YouTube journey that, I never would have imagined. But I still show up, and I make sure to not beat myself up, to, pick realistic side hustles that align with my interest, to manage my time as wisely as I possibly can, but understanding that I do have a family life, I do have friends, I do go out, and I have to do those things to keep me going, to keep me sane. And so if I miss a video, then I miss a video. It's okay. I always try to cut myself some slack, but trust me, I do beat myself up. I get mad when my video doesn't come out how I envisioned in my head. And so the best way to handle that is to stop envisioning what I want my video to look like and just shoot it, because then I don't let myself down. And I be realistic. I understand that I'm not gonna be a top YouTuber today, tomorrow, or a month from now, but I'm gonna keep working and I'm gonna keep making each video better than the other, and then one day I may be that top YouTuber. Now, to end off this video, I just wanna give you a few little bonus tips or things that I do that also have helped me along the way. Trust me, I get tired, you can be tired. Everybody can be tired. And trust me, I have bad days, and trust me, I wanna quit, and trust me, I contemplate everything and think if this was a good idea or not. And so it's okay to have those feelings as well. But one of the biggest things that I do to really help with that is to reward myself. I celebrate the small wins all the time. If I want to buy myself something or treat myself to something that I know will motivate me, then I will do it. If I'm not doing good with working out, go buy yourself some new workout clothes, some new shoes. Do something that can motivate you and light that spark. If I'm lacking in my videos and I'm not motivated to post on YouTube, buy yourself a new microphone, buy yourself a new camera, or do something, learn a new skill that can light up that spark again in your videos. So reward yourself. That's all I have to say there. Just buy yourself stuff, treat yourself, you deserve it. I promise you. Another thing that I do is I journal. I write in my notebooks all the time. I plan out for my future. I plan out things that I want to do, and I write everything down. Writing things down really help. Now, I also have this book that I've worked on since I was in college, and it's like a little journal that I made that really helped me attain my goals and, try to be as successful as I can. So this journal is really simple. You just write the date, some things that you're grateful for, some things that you need to get done, and you write your goals. I'll put a link down in my description just in case any of you are interested in this book, or if you're really, really interested and you don't want to buy it, let me know down in the comments. This is my personal journal that I've created that I hope could eventually help people, and maybe I could sell it one day. But for now, it's just something that I use, and I would love to use it to help others if you're interested. And the last little tidbit of information I have is to track your progress. Every day I look at my results. Every morning I check my Amazon influencer program, and seeing any money or anything positive, I'll take it as a win. And I use that to celebrate and to motivate me throughout the day. You can do the same. Even if you're losing money in the Amazon influencer program, find some sort of win. Find a win in anything that you're doing, and that's gonna motivate you and continue to build success so that you can continue to grow a long term. So I really hope that you guys found this video somewhat impactful. I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't want to make an excuse, but sorry if I wasn't as motivated as I normally am. But I said I was going to be real, uncut, and raw with you, and that's the honest truth. I feel a little bit sick, but I may be more sick tomorrow, so I knew I had to film this video today. And that follows suit with the whole theme of this video. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you took something from it, and let me know down in the comments what you thought. I really, truly want to motivate each and every one of you. So something else that I've been thinking about is doing some live streams, talking one-on-one with you guys, and being able to motivate you guys live. And so if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and I am so excited to continue making this different kind of content for you. I'm not all about the Amazon influencer program. There's a lot more to me, and I want to be able to show that to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.